completely. They are all the same thing. But here is why I'm moving more towards referring to the way I teach manifestation, if I give it a name at all, moving more into calling it or referring to it as the law of being or the law of allowing, as opposed to the law of attraction or the law of assumption. And it's not to try and, create the next buzzword in manifestation or make fetch happen. It's just that I'm at a place where that feels like the better or right way of describing how manifestation, sustainable manifestation, actually happens. And I feel like the associations with the law of attraction and the law of assumption that I also associated with those things in the past, kind of learning the hard way and the long way so you don't have to, was that, law of attraction I found really frustrating because it was very overcomplicated and convoluted. It was like, if you can't be positive all the time, you can't meditate or be in the frequency or vibration, whatever the fuck that means, right? At the time, you can't have what you want. Okay, too hard basket, didn't get to experience what I wanted. Well, I did at times, but it wasn't like I understood the difference between when I could or couldn't experience the things I wanted. Moved into the law of assumption, the stripped back, oversimplified modern interpretation of the law of assumption, which to an anxious, overthinking person that I was at the time, very much appealed to me because I already overthought. So now you're telling me that I just have to overthink in line with already having what I want? Amazing. Well, what that did was exacerbate my anxiety, make me want, try to take control of things even more, which was not being the version of me that already has, or allowing my manifestations to happen. It worsened my mental health, it worsened my self-concept, and it led to burnout. And I have a long form video on that on the other platform. And then I developed my manifestation cheat codes, which I do need to reiterate, as I always do, it's not the cheat codes that manifest. They are just there to help being and allowing be more easy, more less scary, right? It helps you detach from trying to control. But even then, I, for the last 2.5 years that I've been talking about these cheat codes, was doing it in some areas, but not other areas that maybe I had put more weight on those things. So now, especially after experiencing a manifestation that I have been working on for about 6 years, recently, by completely and utterly surrendering, I realize even more, like, it's reinforced where I was moving into in terms of wanting to make a change of how I talk about manifestation, which was very much showing the what's the word, common denominators, I guess, within the law of attraction and the law of assumption teachings, all right? Helping people realize that they're the same thing, and helping to understand the way they're talked about by teachers like Abraham Hicks and Bashar, which is more law of attraction manual, and Neville Goddard and Florence Scovel Shinn, which is more law of assumption manual, right? But even then, what they teach is the things that they teach are not necessary to manifest. They are just the way that they're trying to help you in practical ways allow more and control less. So that's my long, unedited explanation for why I'm now going to be referring to the way in which I teach manifestation as more the law of being or the law of allowing, or talking about it more in the sense of allowing as opposed to making things happen or doing. But yes, they're the same thing.